oftmals gibt es keinen. Der Inhalt, wenn Sie so wollen, ist ein Selbstporträt. Und zwar Selbstporträt beruhen auf Selbstporträts, die ich gemacht habe seit 1959, die eigentlich nicht so sehr bekannt sind, weil es kleine Bilder meistens sind. Und kleine Bilder, die alle wollen, werden dann sofort verkauft. Und deshalb habe ich das alle zu Hause im Lager. Und die letzten Selbstporträts habe ich gemacht vor 2009.
Today, Howard and I spoke about the importance of moving outside of one's condition when making art. That's what he called it, condition. That's the pattern of established biases, habits, and routines that we live and work within. The importance of this move outside of condition has to do with returning to work with something new, with an invention. So we were talking about this in relationship to some questions about intuition, which I think of as an unconscious decision making. And that, I suppose, is versus deliberate decisions, conscious judgments. That is to say, my impulse is to oppose intuition and deliberate decision making, although clearly that's not at all necessary. Intuition came up because I talked about having expression or performing an action before having a form in mind, or with only a minimal idea of form. I quoted from Deleuze and Guattari's study on Kafka in this regard, putting expression before form. Some melodramatic questions came up. I'll ask the most melodramatic first. Is there anything to find within this darkness I grope through? Is finding a silly hope? What is an idea? And is an idea, whatever that is, necessary at all? I'm going to find that quotation and read it. A major or established literature follows a vector that goes from content to expression. Since content is presented in a given form of the content, one must find, discover, or see the form of expression that goes with it. That which conceptualizes well expresses itself. But a minor or revolutionary literature begins by expressing itself and doesn't conceptualize until afterward. Quote, I do not see the word at all, I invent it, unquote. Expression must break forms, encourage ruptures and new sproutings. When a form is broken, one must reconstruct the content that will necessarily be part of a rupture in the order of things. To take over, to anticipate the material. Quote, art is a mirror which goes fast, like a watch, sometimes.